Hey y'all, it's the Hood.starseed, and I'm here with a dream message. Make sure y'all take what resonate and leave what don't. If this message does resonate with you, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So I wanted to backtrack on my dreams. I know Spirit was mad as hell when I was like in my little shell and I didn't want to express myself and actually get on the internet and talk about the stuff that I was seeing in my dreams and sometimes in my visions. But now I got the courage, I got the heart, I got the passion to say these dreams. So yeah, I thank myself. So basically, a while back in 2022, right? This is when, and I'm gonna have a little side story too. So basically, when I was living in I was about to say fucking New Jersey, but I was living in Norfolk, Virginia, and I was getting gang stalked 111 when I look at the timer, and I just didn't know how to. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was going on and stuff like that. But I was going back and forth to the hospital, y'all, 123 when I said that. And because I thought something was seriously wrong with me, and I thought I was extra paranoid, but people were actually really playing in my face and gang stalking me, and so was the police department, y'all. Oh well, some corrupt motherfuckers that worked there. And at the time when I was going to the hospital, I was dreaming about people from the hospital. Y'all, I was dreaming about these people from the hospital like years ago. It's crazy. And I end up going and actually seeing the people in my dreams. So I'm going to do like a little segment of that. But anyways, if y'all listening, y'all listening. So when I was in there, right, they was following me inside the fucking hospital, y'all. These game stalkers, these paid actors, 222 on the clock, me on the timer. Yes, these people were coming inside the fucking hospital, still gang stalking me, acting like they're normal, like patients and shit like that. It was fucking weird and crazy. And I'm just like, I'm going motherfucker crazy. I don't want to go through this shit. You know how it is to get harassed and gang stalked by people, and they using certain technology and hacking your phone, and you just feel alone. Cause y'all, my mother has passed away, and my dad was even on this bullshit with the rest of these people that was on my bandwagon trying to sacrifice me or trying to shut me up because I know what was going on and going on around me. Like I just seen the net. So basically, when I went in there, it was this boy named Hezekiah. Now this boy named Hezekiah, father he was like probably only like 19, 18 years old. So his father would come and visit him, right? And he was like, yeah, my father is a mason. He got all his rings, or he got a ring or whatever, and da 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 da. He's just renting on, and stuff like that. And I was like, that's strange. So then I won't saying that was strange. I'm like, these people was really fucking with me, but I couldn't believe it, y'all. Like, I really dead ass could not believe all the shit they was doing or time and effort they was doing inside this program. I didn't know. I heard of it one time, I think, and I just never known that it was going to happen to me, and I didn't even know so much information. You get what I'm saying? But I was saying, yeah. So when I get admitted, they want me to talk to a lawyer because you have to talk to a judge. You got to talk to a judge so you can be admitted because they think that you're like not stable enough to handle yourself or be outside and shit like that by yourself. They don't think you're gonna do some crazy shit, y'all. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going through that. Yeah, I've been going through that for 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm actually telling the truth. I'm telling the truth of what's going on. They really don't give a fuck. Like, these people is like really making a joke of me or whatever. And so I get my lawyer, and I just explained that all wrong. But this is what was really going on, y'all. So basically I got my lawyer, and my lawyer name was Mason. And I was like, yo, so these Masons is really following me. And to remind y'all, when I was in Norfolk driving around and shit like that, it was, I would see Mason. You know how on the license plates they can tell you they're a Mason? I would see those all the time. And it was this one truck, silver truck, that will always follow me and be at the same light as me. And I have other stories of other cars following me and stuff, but this is when I knew somebody was following me, but I just didn't want to believe it. I was ignoring it, certain stuff. So basically, y'all, I had went to sleep. Oh yeah, to remind y'all, one other thing. So it was this fat boy with these glasses on, and I could tell that he had a little sugar in his tank or whatever. He would be walking up and down the hallways, and all the doors is lined up just like a hospital would be. So he will keep walking back and forth, like mumbling something, like he's trying to put, like, initiate something. And I kind of figured that because I was dozing off, going to sleep, y'all. And he's walking past it, and I was like, no, I ain't getting tired. I'm getting tired of this shit. And I get up, and I waited for him to stop by my door, and I was like, bro, stop mumbling that shit around my door type shit. He was like, is that a threat? And I was just like, yo, dead ass, just stop doing that shit near my door. Like, I would dead ass, like, for real, y'all. This is real life. Real life. And he walked away, and I went to sleep. And I just closed my door and I went to sleep. Y'all, I had a dream that I was in the devil lair. 707 when I say that. 707 is spiritual awakening, spiritual information coming to you, downloads, right? Cause I'm so in alignment of what I'm saying. So when I went to sleep, my family was in the devil layer, and it was my aunt, my brother, my grandma. I had seen some of my old friends. I couldn't really remember their face. My mom was there. You get what I'm saying? And it was somebody else. It was about like 7, 8 people in there, y'all. It was like in this living room. And basically, they was like, my brother was like, oh, we trying to sacrifice you, Carrie. You gotta get sacrificed. And I was like, bitch, you better sacrifice Drake. That's exactly what I said, y'all. I said, y'all better sacrifice Drake. Cause why the fuck is y'all even trying to sacrifice me? Like, y'all really have me fucked up. So basically, yeah, I had woke up or whatever, y'all. And like, this shit was getting so crazy. Like, people was coming in my dreams offering me like offers to become, like, upgrade my life, and some of them were to downgrade my life, but I still had to be attached to something. And I'm just like, this shit was getting out of control, what they was doing to me spiritually, y'all. But I don't know, this could have happened to y'all. Like, y'all could be getting gang stalked, and you don't even know what's going on and stuff like that. Like, you're being targeted. Like, sometimes people, you don't even know your parents or whatever, with like Masons or connected to people in higher places, like, officers, judges, whatever. You don't know what your parents are really into because this is so secretive, but I hope this helps somebody. Maybe it helped myself. But yeah, I'm out.